Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil and move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil and move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily.
Shalom, Israel. You on deck with Awesome Mile Quad, I.S.U.P.K, out of Evanston, Illinois, right outside of Chicago. I want to let all brothers and sisters know that we do have classes in the Chicagoland area. Evanston Library, 7 to 9 p.m., 1703 Orrington Avenue. If you got any questions about the class, please give me a call, 773-812-7281. All right. Today's subject we're going to be going over is, did Christ do away with the law? No, he did not. Christ did not do away with the law, how they teach in the Christian church. When you saying that you're not dealing with the law no more, what you have is a lawless society and you have lawless people. That's why our people right now live lawless. They don't respect nothing. They don't. How can you go to church and say you're a man of God and you're not doing nothing that the Bible say to do? All you want to do is love the people who hate you, who is the white man. That's all Christians want to do. They want to love the white man and hate their own people, which you see in the earth what's going on right now with us killing each other. The proof is in the pudding. Okay? So how do you build a society? You have to have laws put in place for that society to function. All right? So now let's get to some scriptures proving that Christ did not do away with the law, and that the Christian church don't know what the hell they talking about. Alright, so let's go to Matthew 5 and 17 to kick it off. Alright, Matthew 5 and 17. Let's get it. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Meaning Christ came to fulfill the law. When he say, let's read it again, that I am not come to destroy the law or the prophets, meaning the prophets spoke of Christ. They spoke of a better covenant that the Most High was going to establish with his people. Christ is that new covenant that the Most High established with his people. The Most High wants you to follow laws. He don't want you to say, oh, the laws is done away with. We could eat pork now. We could hate our brother. We could go do this. We could do that. Everything that's against the scriptures. That don't even make sense. What God is you following? A bunch of hypocrites, man, is what our people have become. Okay, the law is not done away with. Okay, let's read it again. Think not that I am come to destroy the law. This is Christ talking. Or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. We must fulfill. Christ came to fulfill the law. He came to show black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that you must live by the law. He came in flesh and blood. All right? He suffered the same thing that you suffer. All right? So Christ did not do away with the law. Let's read verse 18. Verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. All right? Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So how can the laws be done away with? And he telling you, if you teach somebody that the laws is done away with, you're going to be least in the kingdom of heaven. That don't make sense, man. The Bible is not, the scripture tell you the Most High is not the author of confusion. That's confusion, man. If you got somebody who telling you to keep the law, somebody who telling you that the law is done away with, that's confusion. Okay? Let's go to the next scripture. Matthew 19 and 17. All right. Matthew 19 and 17. And he said unto them, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. Once again, this is Christ speaking. If thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. If you confused about the law being done away with and should you keep the law, call the school. But I'm showing you right here that the law is not done away with. So anybody teaching you that the law is done away with is confused. All right? Now, let's go over 1 John. First John chapter 2, and let's go to start at verse 3. 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby we know that we are in him. So once again, this is crystal clear. You only close to the Most High, you only know the Most High if you keep the commandments. You got to fight to get right with the Most High, man. We got to fight as a people to change our ways in our society. We got to look at what's going on in the earth and see that we're doing something wrong, man. Everybody want to talk about Trayvon Martin and what happened to that boy, but ain't nobody saying nothing about the murders that we do in all these major cities, all over across of America and Central South America to each other. Every day. Ain't nobody praying and preaching and marching about that. But you want to get up and make a big roar about something that a cracker did to a young black kid. That should be expected, man. Quit trying to love your slave master, man. And put all your love to your brothers and sisters. Okay? Now, let's go to Romans 6 and 1. You must follow the law. Romans 6 and 1. Here we go. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? This was for everybody who talking about the end of grace. God forbid, meaning God no. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? So let's read that again. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid, meaning hell no. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? All right. So once you done away with sin and you living and you following the laws, that's done away with, man. You're not living a sinful lifestyle no more. Okay. So now let's go to Romans 6 and 15. All right. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. Know ye not that to whom you yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom you obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness. So so this scripture here is telling you who you're going to serve. If you serve the law of sin, then that thing's bad gonna happen to you. If you serve the law of righteousness, then you're gonna live a righteous lifestyle and you're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be up under that under the umbrella of the Most High. So sin, which is death, and following the law, which is life. All right. Now let's go to 1 John. Okay. 1 John 3 and 4. All right. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, meaning you break the law. For sin is the transgression of the law, meaning if you sinning and you ain't following the ways of these laws, then you breaking the law. Okay? It's just that simple. Let's read it again. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. When you commit sin, you break the law. We are commanded to keep the law. That's why they call commandments. You are commanded to do them. Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You are commanded to keep these laws to keep your society together. All right? Now let's get one last scripture. Let's go to 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. All right? Who is he that overcometh the world? But he that believeth that Jesus is the Son of God. Meaning whoever overcoming the world, meaning the world of sin. the overcoming Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Which is falsehood, which teaches nothing but lies, and teaches that the law is done away with. Let's read it again. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world. Meaning, once you hear this word and know that you are Israelite and get taught these laws, statutes, and commandments, you must overcome this world. Which is what? The world of sin, the world of Satan, and the church preaches that. The church is satanic.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with 5 beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen no do.